Being straight, me, but wait, femboys. Are femboys the reason a lot of people may have realized they're not as straight as they thought they were? Because I kind of have a feeling like there are just like some dynamics in TV maybe, or movies like The Mummy that made a lot of people realize they're bisexual, but I feel like femboys also contribute quite greatly to this, really, and I can't say anything against it because I kind of get it. Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. Today is the first video of Pride Month, so a happy Pride, first of all. And second of all, it's also our first time on this subreddit of bisexual teens. If you are a bisexual teen, feel free to actually join the subreddit. I didn't because I'm in no way, shape or form actually a teen anymore. You know, there's also like a lot of discussions and questions and bisexual teens supporting other bisexual teens, which I think is really cool. So if you are a bisexual teen and that sounds interesting to you, feel free to join the subreddit. But anyways, we're gonna look at some memes today. But you know the deal, before we start, y'all gotta get hydrated. Grab some water, some tea, whatever else you like to drink, and then we'll continue. In the meantime, also feel free to like and subscribe. Do you have your drink? Okay, let's go. Hi, I'm bi. Hello, I'm bisexual. Greetings, fellow Homo sapiens. I have come to tell all of you that I am in the middle of straight and gay, so I identify as bisexual. Salutations, my surroundings. Myself has arrived to narrate each and every one of you individuals that myself is continuing, additionally, absolutely resulting, with the aim of us to associate in the way of being bisexual. You know, I've never been to the subreddit continuously verbose for this reason. It is very hard to read, especially out loud, especially because I'm not good at reading things out loud, which seems ironic, but anyways. But it's giving that in gay, which makes it cooler, you know, but I think I would prefer if someone doesn't come out in this way. I mean, obviously, if you want to come out to someone, do it how the frick you want, but just coming up with like funny things to say would probably be more something I would choose versus this, actually. Now, I'm also really glad we found cute art on the subreddit, and obviously I had to include it and post it with a caption of, if anyone gives me flowers, I will melt. Because if you don't give your partner flowers, what are you doing? Unless they're severely allergic to all kinds of flowers, then I get it, please don't. But honestly, a lot of people enjoy small gestures, like flowers, or their favorite snacks, or whatever. But people love flowers, and I don't think people give their partners enough flowers just as like a show of gratitude for this person. And I think if you have a partner who you love, then go get them flowers. Or handpick some flowers if you don't want to spend money on it. You know, just I think your partner would really appreciate it. Or melt. Okay, so some people apparently only go to this subreddit to be annoying or biphobic. So, you know, be warned of that, but that's just comment sections on the internet, I guess. I got a boyfriend. Just be straight. No, I don't wanna. Why not? You know, you couldn't ever get a girlfriend? Because I don't want a girlfriend. Sigh, let me guess, California. First of all, what's your problem? Yeah, literally, like, if you don't care about gay people, or you don't want to see gay people, or you think it's weird, or you don't get bisexuality, you know, you can always just scroll past. That's an option, you know? Which is why I never got people who comment weird things. Because, like, if you don't care about it, just scroll past because what are you doing? Like, are you really that miserable that you wanna like take the chance to ruin someone else's day too? And also just be straight. That's not how sexuality works. Like, sure, if you're bisexual, you could choose to only date people of the opposite gender so other people will perceive you as straight, but you can't just be straight. That's not how sexuality works. And also, you don't even know this person and you want to go like, you know, you couldn't ever get a girlfriend, right? Like, I kind of have a feeling if you're that miserable, no one's really lining up to date you either. You know, posting gay stuff till I get a boyfriend, day 3. He wants to order. I think the crawling over you wasn't homoerotic, he just wanted to order to make sure the order goes right. But you taking a picture of his ass, I might actually have to consider homoerotic, because this isn't a funny, look at this funny thing my friend did. This is just, I'm gonna take a picture of myself with my friend's ass for straight reasons. You know, like, why? But the person who posted this as a meme, I kinda get. I was walking in my city and I saw this and I'm so happy. Queer and proud. I'm not saying you should graffiti random things or state your queerness and proudness like this, but I'm not saying I don't get it. And also, if you don't get caught doing it, it's still vandalism, but you can't get in trouble for it. But it does technically count as vandalism, so make sure no one sees you doing it if you choose to do something like this, you know? Then someone posted this incredibly cute crocheted, I think it's an apple, to me it looks like an apple. Sorry if it was meant to be something else really, but honestly, I know I said people appreciate flowers, but if you like crochet or craft or are good at painting or something, creating a cute gift is also a great way to show someone you care about them, because you sat down to create something cute for them or something beautiful for them. And honestly, if you can, do that. If you're good at writing songs or writing poems or, you know, writing short stories, write a cute little short story about your partner and you know, in like whatever, a fairy tale setting or something. Honestly, like creative gifts, also probably really appreciated by your partner. The comment section under a post making fun of alpha males. Me, if a man calls himself an alpha male, just ask him if he's into Omegaverse. Scruff McScruffingson. Well, technically the term was out before the furry stole it. Limau, your ad is fucking scruffy, I'm cackling. When was your last teed? Any luck getting pregnant? Have you been mated yet? Scruffy McScruffingson blocks me. Listen, I don't care who started it, I don't care whose term it was first. If I hear someone going around being like, no, but I'm an alpha male, I'm so alpha, I cannot take it serious. I cannot take it serious. It's just giving, no one takes me serious, so I have to try extra hard to be masculine and be respected by the bros, even though they also probably don't. It's kind of giving unresolved anger issues. It's just, I cannot take it that serious when people call themselves that, you know? And if your ad is Scruffy McScruffingson, that's, I don't know, if you behave like this, it's also kind of funny. And like not even intentionally funny. Like if I read it at first, I'm probably gonna think it's like intentionally like trying to be funny. But you weren't trying to be funny, I guess. If I ever get another partner, I will steal every single shirt, hoodie, and sweater they own. Maybe not at once though, please, because your partner, if they have to leave the house, latest at that point, they probably also have to wear clothes, you know? So maybe don't steal all of them at once. But yeah, kind of always stealing like a shirt, so you have a shirt that smells like them. Why not? Which is why, like, dating guys your size, it's great. Because then you can, like, basically share clothes, and it's just, like, comfortable and just, like, fits well to steal clothes. If they're smaller than you, you can just, like, give them your hoodie, and they'll just, like, look cute and oversized. And if they're bigger than you can steal their clothes, and they'll be cute and oversized. So, really, stealing a partner's clothes always works. Can you stop being flustered for 5 minutes? No. No. But let me tell you something, a lot of teenagers are. You know, some people hide it quite well, I know that, but a lot of teenagers are flustered and anxious, so, you know, you will stop being so flustered at some point. But right now, maybe you can't stop for like 5 minutes, but that's okay. Buy stairs, because why the hell not? And also, I really get this of just like seeing random colors. Well, random colors, you know, someone chose. But you always see your pride flags in it, really. And I really get just like taking pictures of anything and everything that is your pride colors. Because I don't care if it's bisexual or not, I think a lot of people of a lot of different orientations actually do this. Gay ducks. And about 20 meters away, there was a lone female duck sobbing uncontrollably. I have a hard time imagining a duck sobbing uncontrollably, but if you say so, I guess it must be right. But yeah, listen. Maybe she was into one of these ducks and then realized they're gay and she doesn't have a chance. It happens, you know? MF bisexual couples after they nearly forgot to say no hetero after sex. Okay, that was a close call. That could have ended very badly. Just because everybody else seems to forget that people are bisexual as soon as they date. Because they either get the, oh, you're gay now or you're hetero now. You know, but you gotta make sure you don't actually turn straight. You know? Because being bisexual isn't about who you're dating or sleeping with. It's about who you generally are attracted to or which groups of people you generally are attracted to. So, you know, you gotta make sure to say no hetero. Just in case. Guys in dresses and girls in suits. That's it. That's the post. And also, one of the things that probably made sure a lot of people realized they're bisexual. Which, again, I can't come for because I kinda get it. I love being a Marvel fan and a bisexual, a Thunderbolt spoiler, I think. Because my 2 husbands and my wife in one movie. I'm not sure if it's still a spoiler at this point, to be honest, because I think a lot of people know that Bucky is in this movie, because if you even like watched the trailer or like came across the trailer, you probably already saw him. I think what people weren't expecting is Bob to show up. And by the way, I watched this movie with 2 of my girlfriends, and they were both very gay, which I get. Again, I really can't come for it. Like, Bob is just adorable. We need to protect Bob. But they were just very gay. Like, they knew they're attracted to women, but they were just like, no, I feel very gay right now, but I kind of get it. My friends and I making a list of what makes men feminine. Men passenger princess, men not pumping gas, men asking 50-50, men at open door, men riding bikes, men not knowing how to drive, men not knowing how to change oil or tire, men credit card, men Apple Pay, men live in apartments, men not paying rent, men eating fork, men ordering boneless wings, men sweet chili sauce, men order special ranch, men shopping spree, men wearing sandals, Men that wear cardigan, men in glasses, men thrifting, men couponing, men waiters or cafe workers, men ordering iced coffee matcha, men that go to Starbucks, men that order lemonades. This is honestly what it feels like. Like, I never get any of these. Like, I think these two are luckily joking, right? But generally, like, some people are dead serious about things like this. Of like, no, if you're a man and you go to Starbucks, or if you're a man and you order a cocktail, you're no longer a man. Masculinity card reverse, and they just get so serious about the stupidest thing. Like, why? If you know you don't like cocktails, or if you know you don't like the color pink or shopping, cool. Then don't. Like, literally no one is forcing you to. You know, like, actually, if you have a girlfriend and she loves shopping, she might ask you to come with her because she wants you to share her interests and she's gonna share your interests because, you know, it's a nice thing to do in relationships. But no one's saying you have to love it. You know, but just randomly going around and doing this seems weird. But I know, like, a lot of teenagers, maybe specifically, actually try to follow this, to be like, okay, well, no, I don't want to be bullied by my peers, so I'm just gonna try to adhere to it. And it's so weird. I never got it. I literally never understood the point. Christianity teaches us to love and respect each other. Those same people, the second they see a same-sex couple.
Hey, buddy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Amity Blight, do you want to go out with me? Yes! Okay!
Literally, again, no one is saying you have to be gay. No one is saying you have to necessarily understand what it's like to be gay or understand why people are gay. You just kind of have to not give a shit about other people's lives, you know? Like, caring about other people, great, good. Only caring about other people when you're trying to control them and force your very narrow mind view on literally everyone else, not cool. Literally, like, you can't go around saying, oh yeah, love thy neighbor, but no, if your neighbor is gay or trans or any other flavor of queer or a different skin color from you, then all hell breaks loose. That's not really how that works. That's not really how Christianity technically works, but a lot of people take it that way, and it's really weird. Like, again, you don't have to be gay. I mean, if you are, there's not too much you can do to change it, obviously, because that's just not how sexuality works. But no one's saying you have to do gay things if you're not gay. No one is saying you have to suddenly date someone of the same gender just because same-sex marriage is legal. No one is saying you have to go to Pride or whatever. Like, you just have to be a chill person, you know, and not care that much what other people do. It's really that simple, you know? Anyways, that was all the memes I have for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you're able to kind of chuckle off the homophobes a little bit with me, I guess. And I hope you have a great Pride Month. You kind of have to, you know? And just a few reminders at the side. First of all, if you're not out, you don't have to come out. If you're not ready to, or if it's not safe for you, it's literally fine. I know it doesn't feel great to lie to people and to have to hide, but if it's safer for you to continue hiding, then do that. You don't need to feel guilty about it, you know? And again, just be a chill person, be a kind person, and I'll see you guys in a few days with my next video.